Good Friday morning, everybody, in the great state of Mississippi. I am Stephen Ray. Hope everybody is doing well. And I wanted to jump here on social media and let you guys know that the National Weather Service over in Jackson has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning that does include Canton, Mississippi. It includes Ridgeland. It includes Madison. And it also includes the Brandon, Mississippi area. And as you know, damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour are possible, and a tornado is possible with this severe thunderstorm. All right, so there, of course, is your line of storms that are coming from the Bolton area and Clinton into Jackson. And so, once again, if you're just now joining me, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And this also includes the areas of Ridgeland and Madison, also Pearl and Brandon, Mississippi, and this is for damaging winds in excess of 70, and it also includes a tornado possible. So this is a significant situation there that you need to go on ahead and treat this like a severe thunderstorm warning because these storms mean business. So if you are in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, you guys need to go on ahead and take shelter because winds of 70 miles per hour are nothing to play around with. And so this is going to be a storm, a line of storms that has come through the areas of Vicksburg, Mississippi. It has come on through the areas up there of Yazoo City. And now it is bearing down on the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And then there's also another severe thunderstorm warning over here for Port Gibson, Fayette, and St. Joseph over here north of Natchez, Mississippi. But right now, the severe thunderstorm warning for 70 mile per hour winds and a tornado is possible goes until 12:15 for Rankin, Yazoo, Hinds, and Madison counties in Mississippi. A severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Phoenix to near Youngtown, or south, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. 70 mile per hour wind gusts are possible with this storm. And if you were going to be in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area at 11:40, which is in about 10 minutes or so from now, and then if you're in Madison, Ridgeland, or Byram, which is just a little bit south of the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, your time is going to be 11:45 for winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. Also included is the Bentonia, Mississippi area as well. And for those of you that are over there near where the National Weather Service in Jackson is located, in Brandon, Mississippi, it's going to be on top of you at noon Central Time. So once again, there is your severe thunderstorm warning. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably, since this is a big location area, I'm probably going to stay on with you guys. I'm going to stay on with you guys until this crosses out of Jackson and Brandon because this is a highly populated area over in Mississippi. So, once again, if you are down here in the areas of Jackson, if you were in the areas of Ridgeland, you need to be in your safe place right now because you can have winds of 70 miles per hour and a tornado is possible. And let me see. Okay, so they just updated the warning. And it says severe thunderstorm, tornado possible, damaging wind threat considerable, damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour for Hinds, Madison, Rankin, and Yazoo counties until 12:15. Now we are getting some reports of damage that came in earlier from the areas in Arkansas. when this line was west of the Mississippi River of an overturned 18-wheeler due to wind gusts. And then we also have an area of down trees and power lines in Crossett, Arkansas. So once again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning with winds in excess of 70 and a tornado possible coming into the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, damaging winds of 70, and a tornado is possible for the next 48 minutes. Now, let me show you the velocity data, and you can see that there is your line of wind that is arcing from just off to the east of Yazoo City, stretching down west of Canton, and then northwest of Ridgeland. And then you've also got this area back here in between Edwards and Bolton, Mississippi, basically paralleling the 20 corridor, or actually traveling down the 20 corridor, coming in towards the city of Jackson right now. So if you are in Clinton, if you are in Jackson, if you are in the Bolton community, you need to be in your safe place right now. And what I mean by that is that you guys need to hunker down inside of a sturdy building, because winds of 70 miles per hour are nothing to play around with. All right, so your most intense wind is basically going to be up here from the area of Canton and Ridgeland, moving towards the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And these winds up in here along the 49 corridor northwest of the Ross Barnett Reserve are going to be in excess of 70 miles per hour right here. And so, if you are near the Bentonia, Mississippi area over to Canton along the 16 corridor, or paralleling the 55 corridor, basically from Jackson, Mississippi, all the way up to Durant, Mississippi, you need to be off the road. Because these winds can easily flip over an 18-wheeler. It can easily push a car off of the road. And so your strongest winds right now with this line of storms are going to be from the areas of Bentonia, Mississippi, over to Canton, Ridgeland, and then getting into towards the Madison, Mississippi area and the Natchez Trace Village as well. So for those of you just now joining me, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible and damaging winds in excess of 70 that are about to move into the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And I'm also noting that we have a little bit of a notch right here coming over here west of Bolton and northwest of Raymond. And anytime that you see there's a little notch right there, that little V-shaped area, that could be the potential of a quick spin-up tornado. And if you were up here in the areas of Canton, Ridgeland, or Madison, you guys are going to be really need to be hunkering down really quick, because this is going to be a nasty line of storms and a nasty wind line that is about to hit you within a matter of minutes. It's currently pushing through Florida, Mississippi right now, up the 49 corridor, and also the Pocahontas, Mississippi area. And this is north of the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. But Jackson, Mississippi is underneath the entire area, basically from up here just south of the Pickens, Mississippi area, all the way down towards the area of Terry, Crystal Springs, and Florence, Mississippi. All of you guys are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning with an excess of 70 miles per hour, and a tornado is also possible. So if you were up here closer towards the Pocahontas Road area, Robin Springs, Mansdale, Livingston, the Stribling Road area, basically the Gluckenstadt area. These are the places that this intense line of wind is about to push through. Also, over here just west of Canton, Richton, Middletonville, and places like that as well. And then getting on up here towards the Midway area, Pickens and Vaughn, Mississippi, here within the next few minutes. And then as you get a little bit further off to the south, the line of wind is about to come over here towards the Northside Drive area, Water Oaks, and then the Laken Ridge and Clinton, Mississippi area, and then eventually getting over here towards the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And these storms are also putting out an copious amounts of rain as well. So it's going to be a wet drive if you're going out for lunch today. As you can see, there's a lot of red and a lot of red and a lot of yellow and a lot of lightning with this as well. Now, I will tell you that this area is concerning because of the little notch in there west of Canton, and then there's another notch that's up here towards the north of Ridgeland, Mississippi, and both of these areas need to be watched for the potential of a quick spin up tornado. Thus, the reason that the Weather Service says in the warning tag, tornado possible. So once again, if you were in Clinton, if you were in Ridgeland, if you were in Canton, you need to be going ahead and get ready and prepare for winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. And if that radar trend continues, I would not be surprised to see the National Weather Service issue a tornado warning just to be on the safe side, as there are some wicked shelf clouds that are coming out of this storm right now out of Jackson, Mississippi. And let me go over here, and I'm going to keep the radar up, but in the second screen that I have here, I am going to zoom over and see if we can't see any signs on the traffic cameras of what's going on inside the Jackson, Mississippi radar area over there. And so I know that we currently have a lot of cameras getting over here towards the Clinton, Mississippi area along the 59 corridor. Okay. So the most intense wind is going to be coming into Clinton, Mississippi as we speak. And then okay, so the good news right now from the National Weather Service in Jackson is that they have dropped the tornado possible tag with the updated warning, and they have dropped the wind to 60 miles per hour. So when this updates, you will see that it no longer says tornado possible and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Okay, so that was the old warning. Here's the new one. The updated one, winds to 60. All right, so they are dropping the wind out of this line, and they have dropped the tornado possible tag. But I'm still going to stay on for a little while longer, because the most serious wind with this is possibly going to be up here, Ridgeland to Canton to Madison, Mississippi, right now, as the line looks like it is weakening over towards the western portions of Jackson. But if you are north of Jackson, over here towards Ridgeland and Canton and Madison, those are going to be areas that we really need to watch coming up here within the next few minutes. I'm trying to see a camera up here, see if we can actually see what is about to come in towards the Ridgeland, Mississippi area. Okay, so I've got a camera pulled up that is going to be sitting right here at Park Place and Mississippi 463 West, northwest of Madison. And as soon as the wind gets really close to that location, I'm going to switch over to that camera. And we will see what it looks like from there. Ooh. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm going to take it right now. Let me... All right. So once again, this is going to be... Oh, look at that wind up there, guys. That is nasty wind that is coming in towards the Highway 463 area. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got it back. We got the camera back, and as you can see, the wind is extremely fierce up in that area right now. And for some reason, we are losing data at that location. And we may have just lost that camera. So let me see. Okay, so here's another view. The Highlands Colony and Mississippi 463. And you can see the violent moving of the wind coming into that location. So if you are driving, you need to go on ahead and get off the road. As you can see, there is traffic that is backed up at this location. And once again, this is going to be Mississippi 463 west of Highland Colony. And the wind is whipping at that location right now. I actually can't see any kind of... but that is rather nasty. Coming in towards the Madison, Mississippi area right now. And this is also at Mississippi 463 and Grandview Boulevard. So the winds have not made it there just yet. I'm trying to find a camera with a lot of trees. So this is just going to be a little bit east of that first look that we were at. And this is going to be towards the city of Madison, Mississippi, and Pecan Creek. Closer to that area, over towards the Post Oak Road place. And once again, that is the only warning that the Weather Service is keeping active right now. They've actually canceled the warning that is a little bit further off to the south of that area. So okay, so the winds are getting into that location right now. And you can see that the trees back here are really, really blowing. And once again, this is in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, near the Madison, Mississippi area. Now, I just noted that we've got an area of rotation that is south of Ridgeland. So let me... 220. Alright, so we got an area of rotation in this area. So let's see if we can see any kind of power flashes. Okay. Okay, alright, so I have got to go back to the radar. Alright, so this is serious. The National Weather Service in Jackson has upgraded to a tornado warning now. We actually have a tornado warning now that has just popped up. That is going to be for the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. All right, so this is radar indicated for Hinds, Madison, and Rankin counties until 12:15. So I'm guessing there it is right there. Okay, so there's your tornado warning. All right, and so what's going to be for that area that I was watching, that was right there over the Lakeover and Forest, Mississippi area right now. So we got a tornado warning that does include the areas in Mississippi right now. All right, so your tornado warning does include Madison. It does also include Ridgeland, and it does include the areas of Jackson and Brandon, Mississippi, also Flowood and Pearl. And so this is a radar indicated rotation for an area that is sitting over the Forest Avenue, Mississippi area right now. And so give me just a second, as I'm going to reshare this everywhere I need to. All right, so once again, got a tornado warning for Hope Springs. Okay, they have updated the tornado warning. It is still radar indicated, but they canceled the warning for Madison County, Mississippi, because it has moved out of that area. So Madison, Mississippi, up here is no longer in the tornado warning. However, Hinds and Rankin counties are still in the warning until 12:15. So this is going to be an area of concern. Is going to be Ridgeland, Jackson, Pearl, and Brandon, Mississippi's right now. And so that is going to be the area of concern. As you can see, they have removed the areas of Ridgeland and Madison from the tornado warning. Okay, so if you're in Ridgeland, if you're in Madison, you guys can, I can give you guys the all clear from this tornado warning. However, if you were down here in Jackson, if you were in Flowood, if you guys are down here in the Sherwood Forest area, Flowood, or if you are in Pearl or Brandon, this is going to be the area of rotation that's going to be sitting over here towards the Hanging Moss Road area and the North State Street up the 51 corridor, coming over here towards the east north side drive right now and Woodland Hills. And this thing will be moving into the western portions of the Pearl, Mississippi area, and then the eastern portions of Jackson, Mississippi, over here towards the Jackson Evers International Airport. So if you're at the airport, you guys are underneath the tornado warning right now. And so once again, if you're in Brandon, Pearl, Flowood, or Jackson, you're underneath the tornado warning for this area of rotation that is right here south of Country Club Woods area near the Sherwood Forest area, and it is moving towards the Luckney, Mississippi area along the 25 corridor down here towards the Lakeland Drive area and Woodland Hills of Mississippi. So Woodland Hills, that is in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And I will tell you that downtown Jackson is underneath the tornado warning right now and over here towards the Baptist Medical Center. But it looks like the most severe part of this tornado is going to stay a little bit towards the east of downtown Jackson and it's sliding down like this. However, if you are over at the airport, if you were over here towards the Sherwood Forest area, or if you are near the Luckney area or Harbor View, you need to be in your safe place right now. It looks like that this will stay a little bit to the north of the Pearl area, but if you're in Pearl or if you're at the Jackson, Mississippi International Airport, you definitely need to be in your safe place right now because it's going to be on top of you within a matter of minutes. And right there, we may actually have. Yeah, I can't tell. May have something down near the area right there of Old Canton Road. We may have something down near the Select 10 Motel, but it's really, really hard to see because this storm is so close to the radar site that is in Jackson and Brandon. But once again, we have a tornado warning that includes the Jackson, Mississippi metro area, and this is until 12:15. For the possibility of a spin-up tornado with the line of storms that are coming through right now. So once again, if you're watching in Jackson, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Let me see. Let me see if we got any cameras over towards the international airport. Where this thing is gonna cross. It's gonna be near the airport in a matter of minutes. So, also, it is going to be near, it is going to be on top of the airport in a matter of seconds. And I'm telling you, this thing may be on the ground. May. Keyword is may. Okay. Tornado warning continues for Rankin County. So they've cleared Hines out of it, and they've also cleared Madison for it. This does include, okay, so they've taken Jackson out of the tornado warning. All right, so they've taken Jackson out of it, so it's Pearl and Brandon and Flowood. So if you are near Brandon, if you are near Flowood, if you are near the area of Pearl, there's your new updated warning. And so if you guys are over there towards the airport right now, this needs to be your call to action right now, because this is going to be a pretty nasty situation coming towards the area of Pearl and Flowood right now. And it's sitting right near Flowood right now. South, no. And like I said, I'm trying to find a camera in that location that we can actually look that I can actually look at and see if we can see anything on the ground or any kind of power flashes with this. because that is going to be the telltale sign to see if we have anything down on the ground with this coming into Flowood, Mississippi right now. So this is going to cross near the Northwest Rankin High School over towards the Winners Circle Park area and also Country Place. And this is going to be right over the area of so once again, I just wanted to post this up here. Justin Riley, who is a friend of mine, who is in downtown Jackson right now. For those of you in downtown Jackson, I can give you guys the all clear because the tornado warning has pushed and the actual polygon has pushed on off over towards the east of downtown Jackson. So that, of course, is the area right now. Now, I will tell you that the weather service in Jackson has gone back up with the severe thunderstorm warning over towards 70-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail. And that one's for the Madison, Mississippi area. And it's also near Jackson and Pearl, Mississippi. So if you are in those areas, you still need to be in your safe place right now. So once again, we got a tornado warning that does still include Jackson, Mississippi until 12:15 for a severe thunderstorm that was located over Flowood, moving southeast at 45 miles per hour. So it's going to be really close to the Jackson airport right now. And this thing is going to be bearing down on the airport as we speak. Let me. Did they? Okay. All right. Good news. The weather service in Jackson, as of 12 p.m., which is right now, has canceled the tornado warning. They have canceled Alright, guys, so I am back. I'm sorry about the audio issue there. But I wanted to let you guys know that we are getting reports of a. I can probably cut that on. Okay, we are getting a report out of Jackson, Mississippi, that a possible tornado touched down earlier near the airport. The MEDAR data said that at 12:03 there was a well-developed funnel cloud tornado or water spout that was over the Jackson Evers International Airport. So once again, we are getting reports that there could have been a brief tornado touchdown in the areas near the Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson Evers International Airport over in this area right here. All right, so we are getting a little bit of reports that we could have had a brief tornado touchdown near the international airport. Now, the line itself is come out of Jackson. It is moving over here towards the Pelahatchie area and then the Forest, Mississippi area, getting up here towards Carthage. And I would be real interested. Ooh. That area may need to be watched for a possible tornado near the Canton area, moving up towards the Carthage area because of that comma head up there. So we're definitely going to have to watch that as well. If we're going to get another tornado warning, it's probably going to be up here for Canton into Carthage, Mississippi, if we do get one. Now, it does look like the line is weakening the further east it goes into Mississippi, and that is good news. However, I do need to caution you that this is still really close to the Mississippi radar site right here in Jackson. And so we need to wait till it gets out here towards the 13 corridor before we can assess the actual severity of the line of storms right now. But as of right now, it has come on through Jackson, it has come on through Canton, it's come on through Hazelhurst. So if you are from the I-55 corridor west, your severe weather threat is over. If you are from I-55 east, you've still got a severe thunderstorm and a little bit of potential there for the possibility of a tornado and severe weather potential. Now, the good news is all of these warnings right now are still at 60-mile-per-hour winds. They have not put them at 70. So what I'm going to do is, because the tornado warnings and the warnings have gotten out of a major population area, I'm probably going to sign off for a little bit more, just for a second, but I'm going to continue to keep my eye on this that is over here between Canton and Carthage, Mississippi. And if a tornado warning is issued, I will be right back here on social media to let you guys know the latest weather information. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. And remember, if you're east of I-55 in Mississippi, you still got a chance of seeing severe weather later this afternoon and this evening.